So today I'm doing a cook with me / recipe share. So I'm getting ready to make a casserole called Easy Mexican Chicken Casserole, and it actually came out of the newspaper. My grandmother cut it and gave it to me a few years ago, and I haven't made it in a while, and it's really, really good. So I thought I would make that tonight for my family, and I thought I would share the recipe with you guys, and y'all can just come along and cook dinner with me tonight. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. I've already got most of the stuff prepped, so I'll show you how it's all put together. And I would say I would link the recipe, but like I said, it came out of the newspaper, so I'll probably just type it all out in the description box, and then you can copy and paste it if you want to, or write it down if you think it sounds good. Like I said, I haven't made it in a few years, but I remember we made it when you're on vacation at the beach. It will feed a lot of people, and I'm actually going to freeze half. If you saw some of my other recipes, that's what I've done. So yeah, we'll have a freezer meal out of this too. So if you're looking for freezer meals, this would be a great one to do this with. So yeah, I'm gonna put my camera back here on the tripod, and we'll go ahead and get started. So here is a look at the original recipe. Do not ask me why I taped this in my recipe holder like this. I don't know why I just taped it on top, but I did. And it's, like I said, came out of a newspaper, and it's actually from like a kids section, so it's super easy, but it's really, really good. So I will type it out below, so if you guys want to try it. Alright, so the first thing we want to do is you want to saute about a ½ cup of green pepper and a ½ cup of onion. So I'm letting my pan heat up a little bit, and we're just going to saute those until they're translucent. The recipe calls for yellow bell pepper, but I'm just using green because that's what I had on hand, but honestly any bell pepper would be just fine in this recipe. So my peppers and onions have finished sauteing, so now I'm just going to go ahead and add all the rest of the ingredients to a big old bowl. Y'all like my fancy terms? Big old bowl. Alright, so I have already cooked and shredded 2½ cups of chicken. Actually, I don't know if it's quite 2½ cups, but that's what it calls for. I didn't measure it out. So we're gonna add that. Also add a can of pinto beans. I drained and gave those a quick little rinse. Then, so you need a 10-ounce can of rotel. If you don't know what rotel is, it's just tomatoes and chilies. I like the mild because it's more mild than the original. We found that out. I didn't have a 10-ounce can, I just had a bigger one, so I just took some out of it. Then you also want to add a can of cream of chicken soup. Add that in. Okay. And then also you want to add about a cup of Monterrey Jack cheese, and I've already shredded some fresh Monterrey Jack cheese earlier today. I'm just gonna kind of sprinkle that in. You're gonna leave a little bit because you're gonna put some on top after you bake it for a little bit. And then lastly, oh not lastly, you will need a tablespoon of taco seasoning. And now lastly, I'm just gonna scrape off these peppers and onions to the mixture. Sorry if that noise is annoying. I should have put it in another dish. Alright, so now I'm just gonna stir this all together. Get it nice and combined. So I told y'all I was gonna do a freezer meal, but actually I think I'm just gonna go ahead and cook all of it, and then what we have left I might freeze then, or we'll see, because I think it will be good for tonight, and my husband will take some for lunch tomorrow. So yeah, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get it into my baking dish. You can use a 13 by 9. This pan I'm using is a little bit smaller than a 13 by 9. spread it out. Sorry if y'all hear that sound. I hate that sound. Oh goodness. So anyway, just spread it out in your dish, and I did spray my baking dish with some cooking spray before I put it in there. And that's it. My oven is already preheated to 350 degrees. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop it in. So I'm just gonna pop it in there. And it says to bake for 30 minutes, and then we're gonna add some cheese and some chips. So we'll be back in just a minute. All right, so it is done. Cooking for 30 minutes. Actually did it for about 35 minutes. Now it's nice and bubbly, and it looks and smells delicious already. Here it is so far. See if I can turn that off. You can see it better. No, leave it on. Okay. So now I'm just gonna hit it with some more Monterrey Jack cheese. And I grated this Monterey Jack cheese earlier today. I definitely recommend getting a block of cheese and grating it yourself if you can. If not, I have used a shredded, and it's fine too, but the fresh grated is so much better. Like, it's so creamy. You can see it kind of sticking just to my hand. It's so good. Shh. So just do that. And then this recipe calls for a cup of spicy chips, but I'm just using some good old Doritos. I think I have more than a cup here. I just crushed them up. And so you just want to sprinkle some chips on top. You could use like spicy Doritos if you want to, but for kids, my kids won't eat it if it's spicy. So got a little bit of those. You don't have to put a cup. You can put as many of this as you want. We like a lot of crunch to it.
Stop talking. I broke this.
Well, it's okay. You can still use it. Alright, so that's on there. It's hot. Oop, let me turn my rice down. My rice is about to boil over. Okay. So now you just want to put it back in the oven for 5 more minutes. So I'm gonna do that, and then we'll be ready to serve. Here it is, hot out of the oven. It looks and smells so good, y'all. I wish I could smell it. The way those Doritos on top smell when they're baking, oh my gosh, it smells so good. But I think my family is gonna enjoy it. I'll show you what it looks like once we get it plated up. Alright, so it is out of the oven. Ignore my toddler in the background. She did not get a nap today, so yeah. Alright, so the recipe says serve over hot rice. So I have my pot of hot rice cooked over here, and we're just going to spoon it out. I'll show you guys what it looks like. Yum! Just spoon it over here. Oh my gosh, that looks so good. Look, can y'all see? It's like, hang on. It's creamy, it's cheesy. My goodness. Looks really good. So that's how we're gonna eat it. You could eat it as like a bowl, and then top it with sour cream. Sour cream, salsa, jalapenos, anything you like. But that is it. I think it looks really, really good. So. Alright, so that's it for this recipe. I hope y'all enjoyed cooking with me tonight. And let me know if you give this recipe a try. It's really good. Both kids like it, so that's always good. Hubby approves as well. So yeah, let me know if you guys try it. So anyway, I'll see you guys in my next video. Don't forget to subscribe for more recipes like this and other videos. And if you like this, give me a thumbs up. I'll see you guys later. Bye.